Hi, welcome to episode 5 of Monday Moments with Michelle. I'm Michelle Chartrand, and I'm a realtor with Royal LePage Kelowna. Merry Christmas, everyone. Today, I'm going to go over the second step in the seller process, the market evaluation/listing appointment. Because all agents work differently, I will walk you through how I would typically guide the seller through it. This is just a general outline, and some steps may have been added or omitted. When I arrive for the appointment, before sitting down to talk numbers and strategies, I usually like to have the homeowners give me a tour of their home and property and have them tell me a bit about it. This gives me a sense of what they feel the key points of their home are. It also gives me an insight as to how I am going to better price and market their home. Many sellers are quite keen on learning how to make their home look fantastic for the listing pictures and future showings. They want guidance. For the most part, I quite simply tell them, just clean and declutter. The less clutter there is in a home, the easier a potential buyer can picture their belongings there. I also recommend that sellers remove any family pictures from tables and walls. The main reason for this is that buyers want to picture themselves and their future in the home. Removing any sense of the existing family dynamic in the home allows them to do this. The other reason for removing pictures is that it preserves some of the seller's privacy. These are just two basic things that I recommend to stage your home for listing. I will expand on staging later on. After the tour, I then sit down with the sellers for the next steps. The first thing the sellers usually want to talk about is how much do I think we could list their home for. Days before the appointment, I had already done extensive market research and prepared a CMA, or Comparative Market Evaluation. In a nutshell, a CMA is a compilation of similar listings in the same general area that are currently listed, have recently sold, or have recently expired. This gives me a guideline as to how to price the home so that the seller gets the best price for their home in a reasonable amount of time on the market. Bear in mind that no two properties are alike. Sellers generally have a strong emotional connection to their home and often feel that it should be listed for much more money than the rest. This is understandable, but logically, their home is worth what the market is willing to pay. A well-priced home will sell within a reasonable amount of time, whereas an overpriced listing will stagnate on the market and consumers will gradually lose interest. I will coach the seller that if, in a pre-agreed amount of time, their house has not had any action, we will take the next step and reduce the listing price. Once the listing price has been decided on, I then move on to the paperwork. There are quite a few documents that need to be explained to the sellers and have the sellers either initial or sign or both. All are required and necessary to activate a seller's listing. I like to be thorough and explain every part of the documentation so that the sellers are fully informed and can ask questions right then and there. I like to think this eliminates the doubt or fear of the whole daunting process. It looks like there is way too much information for just one video. Next Monday, I'm going to show you the documents required to list your home. I will explain each document in as much detail as I can fit in, time permitting. Stay tuned for the listing appointment, part 2. Feel free to comment, like, and share these videos. I enjoy making them, and I hope you enjoy watching them. See you next week. Bye.